Glitch is a TV series that is on Netflix just now. It started in 2016. I had someone mention it to me, just the summary of it, and I thought, I'm going to have to check that out. And it took ages before I actually got a hold of it and watched that first episode. And you know what it's like when you watch the first episodes, it usually can hook you. You know, that really could be the decider for me. Sometimes it takes a few episodes to get into a series. This one, it grabbed us right away, and that was strange for me. Well, sorry, a wee bit different, with this being like a drama, with a sprinkle, just a little sprinkle, little pinch of sci-fi on it, ever so much. But there's no action, as in big punching and gunfights and all that sort of craziness that I like, over the top stuff. It is just good characters, and it's just solid. The sergeant in it, he was really the one that really grabbed us. Just the emotion that he showed in the first episode. Nothing really like that grabs me, but this did. He did. But hi, I liked every one of them. But the summary it is basically six people in a graveyard, the cemetery, whatever you want to call it, in Australia, in the town of Urana. I don't know if that's a real place or no. They come back alive. So they're basically dug their way out their graves, out their coffins, and they're all running around naked till they actually find bits of cloth and rags and that to cover themselves. And obviously this gets the police get wind of it. Gone away and here we look, which is the sergeant guy. And then he's like, wow, I better get other people involved here, really, like the local doctor/nurse, just really for help with these people, because I can't remember anything. They're asking what their names are. I don't know. And then all these wee things all start flashing back. That's what I like about it, Ken. Even with it being into the 3 seasons in, they're still telling a story maybe about a certain few characters that are there, you know. And that could be triggered by the look at a book and then they see something, or and you get like this wee kind of noise, and it takes them back. And it's like them trying to put this jigsaw back together again in their mind, who they are. Sometimes they get a few things wrong, who they think they are. Sometimes it's usually bang on. They go, my name's so-and-so. That's John. Or Simon, whatever. But what makes it even more interesting as well is obviously people coming back for the dead. The problems it brings, one is like, why? How? But obviously with family members and things like that, who they've already mourned this person, they've already buried them, and here they are, they've come back again. And the problems it permits is people move on. You know, if they've lost someone like in their partner, and in X amount of years later, they're going to move on. And so they're trying to keep all this kind of under wraps, but obviously, like anything, it does nice. The thing starts slowly, again, going out of control. Obviously, the people coming back, they've got their own minds as well. They're not going to be held captive. But it's just really good, this journey it takes you on. And with the 3 seasons, I'm really not want to really spoil too much of it, because it really is just a treat to watch. It is, again, really good characters. The majority of cast are Australian. There is a few, I'm not even going to spoil that, there's a few people who are Australian as well. And there is, I'm sure already looked on away, but I'm sure there's plenty of people that's been on Home and Away and Neighbours. That's the only thing over where I am. I remember watching Neighbours when, was that high school? I think it was at high school or just late primary school. Neighbours was massive. Obviously Jason Donovan and Kylie Minogue round about their times. I think it was like before and after their times. And then it just seemed to die down. Home and Away come out of nowhere. It was a new thing. Started watching, you get invested in that. So I know there is, I think there's one or two people I know who've been on Home and Away or Neighbours, and they're in this. So if you're big fans of that, you go, oh, it's so-and-so, or I've not seen him in ages. But for me, this never came on my radars until someone mentioned it. I've never seen this advertised, I've never seen it recommended. When you go on a website and that, it's like, oh, you've seen this? The people, I think there is like the one woman at Kenny, her face looks familiar. You know, there is some of the familiar Kenny people, and you're like, you can't quite place them. So I've probably maybe seen them in wee bits of films and maybe other wee series, and I've had smaller parts. You find that. You're like, gee, what's that? That person looks familiar. And you've seen them in something, they've had a 2-minute part in some big film. But yeah, if you're looking for good drama, because I wasn't, the people coming back alive as and the problems and there's I wouldn't even it's not even like a comedy either. There's some funny Kenny wee bits, just like how funny things happen in life. But if you're looking for a good drama, you're probably thinking that sci-fi bits put you off. If you're known to sci-fi, I'm not talking about spaceships, folk. I'm not talking about ray guns. I'm not talking about aliens. There's no that sort of things, give it a try, really. This is just something else, and it is just so lightly in there. It's like, wow. And then if you go through the seasons, so there's 6 episodes per season, and they're roughly about that 50 minute to an hour kind of an episode. So there's only 18 episodes. So again, it was 2016 first season, and then was it 2017 season 2, and then we're into 2019. So there's a wee bit of a gap. That just came out just within the last month or 6 weeks ago there. And yeah, it's just good. It really, really is. So if you're looking for that, give it a try. And you need to tell me what you think on it. I enjoyed it. Really, with the 3 seasons, like anything, they could always leave things to kind of lead on and carry on. For me, I don't think they will with this, but they can. But it looks like the 3 seasons is kind of all wrapped up. Don't go on IMDb either, because the picture they've got there will spoil something down the line. It did that for me when I was looking into it after I watched season 1, and then I found out there was a season 2, and then when I got hold of it, I'd already seen something that had spoiled what was to come. I know it's all trivia what I'm saying here, but something happens in season 1, and it happens worse in season 2. So yeah, give it a try, whatever. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I'm looking at the main guy, the sergeant, and I'm actually looking. He's done a lot of other things. Like all of them have all done a lot of other things, but I really liked him. He's kind of grabbed my attention, so I'm going to check out a few things that he's done lately. I think it's been quite comedy sort of thing, but in this is dead serious. Dead serious. So anyway, like I say, folk, give it a try. If you do, tell me, and just get that one episode. If you're not sure, you want something a bit different, you don't want the usual guns and macho man sort of stuff. Give it a try. It might just grab you like it did me, and next thing, 18 episodes, boom, 3 seasons, you're done, you're dusted. Right, folks, thanks always. Adios.